All right. We are live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, I just wanted to do a call. Um, I just wanted to do a little video on a call I just got. Again, I put these live videos out to get you to be able to think like an HVAC technician, okay? So the customer just called me and said, "Hey, I was over at their house yesterday, and I fixed their thermostat. Okay, I installed a new thermostat for them. Now this lady's very old; she's like 86 years old. So it's hard for her to kind of hear and see like she used to. So that needs to be taken into account. But anyways, she calls me up. This is like 2 minutes ago. She called me and she said, "Hey, I have no heat." And yesterday when I was this is me talking now. Yesterday when I was over there, I checked the heat and it was coming out good. It was a 10 kilowatt heater. And so generally the 10 kilowatt heater is going to amp at around 40 amps. So I have a multimeter, and that multimeter has a clip at the top. And that's how you check your amps, is you put the clip around the high voltage electrical line, and you're getting about 40 amps, 40. If it was a 7 kW heat, you would be getting about 30 amps. If it was a 5 kilowatt heat, you would be getting about 20 amps. So customer calls me, tells me, so I checked yesterday before I left, and she had 40 amps heat, so she was getting heat. So that was good. So anyway, she calls me frantically this morning. "Hey, I have no heat. I turned the heat on. I got nothing going." So, normally a person might say, "Oh, okay, well, I'll come right out there." But I like to ask questions because sometimes, especially as folks get older, sometimes they might just not be doing something right. So I asked her, "What does the thermostat read in the house?" And she said, she said, "When I turn the fan to the on position, then I get a little bit of air coming out, but if I keep it on heat, I have nothing." So, of course, with a thermostat, the thermostat should be in the auto position, generally, unless you like air to be running at all times. Some people like their fan to be in the on position because they just like air to be blowing at all times. And that's okay, that's their preference. But most people keep it in the auto position, which means when the AC turns on or when the heat comes on, the fan comes on. When the temperature satisfies and you don't need the air conditioner cuts off, then the fan cuts off. So she said, when I turn it in the on position, I get a little bit of air, but I get nothing coming out in the auto position. So first of all, I just went to the basics. Basically the fan should be in the auto position. So I said, go ahead and turn the fan to the auto position. This is on the phone, Turn the fan to the auto position. Okay, I did that. Now turn it to heat. Okay, I did that. Yeah, nothing's coming out, she said. I said, what is the temperature in the house? She said, I think she said 70 degrees. I said, okay, and what is the heat set at? She said 68. So boom, green light, or red flag right there. Like, I said, okay. In my mind, I'm already like, okay, I know what the issue is. So I said, okay, but again, she's older now. I said, okay, go ahead and take the arrow and push the arrow up until it gets to 74. And she said, well, why would I do that? I said, just trust me. So she turned the arrow up to 74, and she said, wait, I hear a click. I said, okay, that's a good thing. And so kind of a basic, easy answer there. But again, some people they're not thinking, or they're a little older and stuff. So if the thermostat, if it was 7, and afterwards she said, well, why did I have to do that? I said, because it was only 70 degrees in the house, and your thermostat was set to come on at 68. So your house had not yet reached 68 for the thermostat to come on. And honestly, she probably is still looking like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about or something. But it's just basic, how the thermostat works. The house had not yet reached 68, so the thermostat's not going to kick on. So she turned the thermostat up to 74. Now the thermostat's going to continue to run until it reaches, say, 74 or 75 degrees. Then the heater will kick off. So just kind of, these interesting little situations come up, and I'm like, maybe somebody else is having that same issue. So, yeah, it's basically just, that's the way your thermostat works. The heat's not going to come on if the setting is below what's in the room there. So, yeah, hope that helps somebody out there. We have other HVAC calls like this as well that you can check out. We'll see you on the next call. God bless y'all.